Good evening.
Was a guy called Harald Bluetooth, because in Norse religions the dragons kept away the evil spirits. Ragnarok, the end of the reign of the Norse gods.
Welcome.
See what I can find. But to be in North Dakota, bye-bye, baby, bye-bye. I'll start out in Fargo at the dawn of the day. I don't know how far I go, but I know that I can't stay. I gotta go to North Dakota, but to see what I can find. But to be in North Dakota, bye-bye, baby, bye-bye. Head out on the prairie and I'll cast my shadow there. I'll feel the wind against my skin and I'll breathe that prairie air. Gotta go to North Dakota, but to see what I can find. Have to be in North Dakota, bye-bye, baby, bye-bye. White as snow. I'll drive for hours through the weed and cloud on the trail of the buffalo. Gotta go to North Dakota, have to see what I can find. Have to be in North Dakota, bye-bye, baby, bye-bye. Sunset west of Williston in the dark of night. Keep your eyes on the horizon, you might see the northern lights. Gotta go to North Dakota, have to see what I can find. Have to be in North Dakota, bye-bye, baby, bye-bye. won't be the same. You might leave North Dakota, but your heart will still remain. You got to go to North Dakota, got to see what you can find. Got to be in North Dakota, bye-bye, baby, bye-bye. Got to be in North Dakota, bye-bye, baby, bye-bye.
Well, I'm a rough, riding, sidewinding cowboy, born to tempt my fate. I was raised in the heart of the big bold country, and that's where I'm gonna stay. Well, the Badlands are my stomping grounds, the little Missouri's my spread. There'll never be another place I'll ever rest my head, 'cause I come from North Dakota, where the sun shines brighter and the country's wider than the sky. I come from North Dakota, and bigger, better country you can't find. Well, the gals hereabouts are pretty, fresh as an early spring, and when you walk in the morning with a little lady, you can hear the morning sing. You know, the folks from North Dakota surely are the best. You can feel in your heart that this proud land truly must be blessed. And I come from North Dakota, where the sun shines brighter and the country's wider than the sky.
There we go. Conquer doorbells.
And bigger, better country you can't find. Now there ain't much that I ain't done, ain't much that I ain't seen, but there's nothing on earth like a big country, and that's where I wanna be. When the good Lord calls me, saying, cowboy, it's your time, I'll say, Lord, let me rest here in North Dakota. I'm having such a good time, 'cause I come from North Dakota, where the sun shines brighter and the country's wider than the sky. I come from North Dakota, and bigger, better country you can't find. Well, I come from North Dakota, where the sun shines brighter and the country is wider than the sky. I come from North Dakota.
Hear the call throughout the land, come and proudly take your stand. Now uphold your chieftain's hand, Roosevelt the cry. Blow the bugle, beat the drum, from the north and south they come, from the east and west they come, Roosevelt the cry.
Lincoln's name, McKinley's too, they traduced and would anew. Trust them, I will not, will you?
Roosevelt the cry. Let the Democrat named Hill all his evil venom spill,
Yet he'll taste a bitter pill,
Roosevelt the cry. History shall write his name on the immortal scroll of fame, then shall all his deeds proclaim, Roosevelt the cry. Roosevelt the soldier true, Roosevelt the statesman too, sane for me and safe for you, Roosevelt the cry. Roosevelt the cry. Roosevelt the cry. Roosevelt the cry.
Our country's need at last we heed, and choose a man we know, who's always stood for every good for the people high and low. He needs no friend to recommend, he's been there once before. He's on the track and coming back, this man called Theodore. Once more, we want our Theodore. We're ready for Teddy again, boys, for the presidential chair.
Welcome to my park.
Lift up your voice for the people's choice, a real man to do or dare. Root steady for Teddy again, boys, with all your might and main. The time is right for a man to fight. We're ready for Teddy again. The trusts will go and all the dough that they will have to spend shall not defeat nor tend to beat this man whom we defend. He pleads for all the just recall of those that prove untrue. This candidate the bosses hate will stand for me and you. Once more, we want our Theodore. We're ready for Teddy again, boys, for the presidential chair. Lift up your voice for the people's choice, a real man to do or dare. Root steady for Teddy again, boys, with all your might and main. The time is right for a man to fight. We're ready for Teddy again. All party ties and party cries have failed to down our man. The issue's plain, we ask again to let the people plan. Progressive needs, progressive deeds, and equal rights for all. Let's now begin to fight and win for Teddy in the fall. Once more, we want our Theodore. We're ready for Teddy again, boys, for the presidential chair. Lift up your voice for the people's choice, a real man to do or dare. Root steady for Teddy again, boys, with all your might and main. The time is right for a man to fight. We're ready for Teddy, we're ready for Teddy, we're ready for Teddy again.
cuts right through my coat. Wish I had a ticket south, something more than hope. This prairie wind keeps blowing, cuts right through my coat. Ooh, that prairie wind keeps blowing, cuts right through my coat. Yes, the wind keeps blowing, cuts right through my coat. Chills me to the marrow, leaves a lump down in my throat. Lord, I wish I had a ticket, something more than just faint hope.
That's